Shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bahasham Recha Kodash. Double honor unto the elder apostles, the elder bishops at Great Millstone, who were well and who taught us this truth, and salutes unto the Archim who continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. Now, I was just thinking about this, that, Yahushai rose from the grave, which is an amazing thing, and indeed showing the power of the Most High through his Son. But it's also a mindset shift for the hopeful elect. Okay, or for the elect, which we hope to be a part of. Alright? The resurrection of Yahweh Shai is a mindset shift, man. And if we are believers, true believers of the resurrection of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, then our mindset is to be of things above. Okay? We can't truly believe in the resurrection of Yahweh Shai and have a nigger mentality. The Lord raised from the grave, but you wouldn't sincerely believe in it. Okay? I wouldn't sincerely believe in it. To sincerely believe that Yahweh Shai is risen, okay, and worthy, alright, we have to reflect his resurrection in a particular mindset and a particular conduct. So this is the book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 1, and it says, if he then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Yahushua sitteth on the right hand of the Father. Okay? And the Most High is in heaven, as it were, the spirit realm, and Yahushua is at the right hand, alright, of the throne of his Father, man. Okay? So we're to seek spiritual and heavenly things. Okay? The scriptures speak of that, man. But it says at the very first verse, if he then be risen with Hamashiach. So if the mindset change, if the thinking process, if the spiritual algorithm in our heads is truly in alignment with Yahweh Shai raising, then it will reflect in the things which we seek, in the ways we think, in the ways we conduct ourselves. Now, that's not to say Satan won't tempt us and evil thoughts won't come to our mind. They will, because we're in chains of darkness and Satan is testing us. By the end of the day, again, the ability to filter thoughts through the Holy Spirit, compartmentalize, categorize, that's wicked, that's off. Not going to think that. Get thee behind me, Satan, in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And then to aspire to do, this is good, this is righteous, this is pure, this is holy. Alright? That is a mindset shift. But we're only going to do that if truly we are risen with Yahweh Shai. Seek those things which are above, where Yahweh Shai sitteth on the right hand of the Father. So that's the kingdom. Okay? Right? Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. So you see how deep it runs. Believing that Yahweh Shai indeed rose from the grave is a total mindset change. No longer being focused on the things of the world, but being focused on the things above. Okay? Now, that's not to say, have absolutely nothing and be dirt poor and, aspire to live on the street. No, you have to have a job to pay bills. There's even certain vanities that, we need, clothes, a house, a roof over our head. In some brothers' cases, a car, whatever it may be. There's certain vanities that are necessities. Then there's vanities that's excessive and not necessities. Okay, so it's not a question of, I can't have anything. No, there's certain things we need and have, and the Lord provides according to his mercy and grace unto us, even in this present world. But we're not attached to those things to the point where we can't do without it, man. Today if you have a car, Barakathe Halba Hashem Yahushai. Tomorrow if you don't, Barakathe Halba Hashem Yahushai. The whole world can't end because you don't have a car anymore. The whole world can't end if you don't have a woman anymore. You know, okay, because our true affection isn't on the things of the earth. Our true affection is on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Yahweh Shai in the Most High. Okay, so we're dead to this world, man. But our true life is hid with Yahweh Shai. So our true being, our true essence of life is hid in Yahweh Shai. You know? Okay? That's why he said, I was he that was dead, but I'm alive and alive forevermore. Our true life comes from the first being created, Yahweh Shai. He actually was given the spirits by the Father to bring into existence. So all life form really goes back to Yahweh Shai, because that power was placed in his hand to bring those spirits into existence, man. And the first spirits which he brought into existence was the elect, which we hope to be a part of. So our true essence of life is really hid with Yahweh Shai. This simulation on earth is not life, you know. It's not living. It's merely existing, okay? But our true life is hid with Yahweh Shai and the Father. And it says, when Yahweh Shai, who is our life. See, there you go. Our life is Yahweh Shai, man. Our true essence and core reason for being lies in Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh Shai, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. So we're not even seeing, if you will. We're just like I said, we're merely existing, you know. But when Yahweh Shai appears, then we shall appear with him in glory. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, you know, which means to make dead. Now that's not saying running around and, you know, hurting yourself, bodily harm, or even killing yourself. No, what it means is to put to death the thoughts that are consumed with this world. Put to death the aspiration and the lusts and the likes of this world. Those thoughts of the mind, kill those thoughts. Dead those thoughts. Mortify therefore your members which are upon earth. Fornication, you know, which is adultery. Okay. Uncleanness, you know. In thought, in deed, you know. Inordinate affections, you know. Pretty much perverse sexual acts, man, and thoughts. You know, right? Let me actually go into that, see if it sheds any more light on that, where it says inordinate affections. Yeah, depraved, vile passions, man. You know, just, you know, I mean, you could get into that, man. You know, just sexual perversion, man. Evil concupiscence and covetousness, which is idolatry. Okay, so we're meant to dead. These are all all these things start with a thought pattern, man. You know. So we're to dead these things in our minds, for which things sake the wrath of the Father cometh on the children of disobedience, in the which he also walked sometime when he lived in them. So in the world, you know, not saying every brother was involved, but in some way, shape or form, our minds were wicked, you know. Okay, in fornication, uncleanness, which is pretty much everything. You know, this world ain't nothing pure and clean in this world. You know, idolatry, covetousness, you know, right? So it says here, in which he also walked sometime when he lived in them, but now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Okay? Now the scripture says be angry and sin not, but where it mentions anger here, it's talking about anger which leads to sin. You know, there's nothing wrong with being angry, man. You know, anger is one of many emotions, but anger has to be controlled. Anger has to be obedient unto the law. You know, if anger starts breaking the law and you just start doing things like, I just want to, you know, David got like that at one point. I forget the exact account, but I believe someone disrespected him, and he just said, I'm going to kill this person, man. You know, but then the Lord basically says to him, well, kill him for what? You know, you can't just go around doing things because anger is kindled within your heart. You know, you can be angry about something, but then you have to control that anger, and that anger has to be obedient unto the law of the Most High. In my anger, I can do this. In my anger, I can't do that. Okay, so the feeling of anger itself is not the issue, right? It's where anger leads to sin, right? So it says, but now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, you know, doing things, you know, to spite people, man. This is what this world is based upon. But we're not meant to have that attribute in the truth toward our brother, man. Blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Now, Christians will, you see, you know, sometimes people come on the comment board, oh, that was a brilliant video, but the swearing, oh my goodness, no. And the language. Filthy communication ain't talking about profanities, as it were. Filthy communication is very much softly spoken, you know, in the form of false doctrines. You know, if you know, you walk on the street, you hear these Islamic imams preaching, you know, the message of Islam. Oh, it sounds beautiful. It sounds nice. You know, Allah is the only one. You know, Isa, who the Christians call Jesus, was just but a messenger. Submit to your Lord. Submit to your Lord. Allah. Allahu Akbar. God is the greatest. You know, you hear them all the time on the street. Sound like a beautiful message. Or you walk into a Christian church. Holy Mary, Mother of God, have mercy upon us. Catholicism, you know. Or you walk into the Black Pentecostal church. Oh, won't he do it? God, won't he do it? Very empowering, very soul touching, hitting on the chords of the heart. All right. They sound nice, but guess what? They're filthy communications because it's not the truth. So filthy communication doesn't need to sound harsh and angry. Filthy communication can be softly spoken, neatly worded, but it's still filthy because it's far from the truth. So put out of your mouth filthy communication, man. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. All right. So at one point we all did a bunch of these things, but the old man is put off. Why? Because if you go straight back to the first verse, it says if. All right. That's the pivotal point right there at the beginning of the chapter. If ye then be risen with Yahweh Shai. If. Okay. So if we are, these things which are mentioned, we're no longer going to be operating under the wickedness and wicked vibration of these things. Okay. And I'm going to end it on verse 10. And it says, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. Now, who created us? Again, our spirits was given over to Yahweh Shai for him to bring into existence. So, Yahweh, through his son, Yahweh Shai, is our creator. So the image of him that created him is to be like Yahweh Shai. No filthy communication came out of his mouth. No lie came out of his mouth. Okay? No covetousness came out of his mouth. No idolatry was performed by Yahweh Shai. No disobedience was performed by Yahweh Shai. Alright? No anger which led to sin or wrath was performed by Yahushua. No malice, no blasphemy, no filthy communication came out of his mouth. Okay? So if we are risen up in Yahushua, our mindset will shift. And when our mindset shifts, and to the best of our ability, we conduct ourselves in the mindset shift, we begin to be made in the image of him that created us. So day by day, we want to look a little bit more like Yahushua. Okay? That's the point. Day by day, we want to look a little bit more like Yahushua. Okay? Just a little bit. All right? Just a little bit. But day by day, we want to be making progress to be a clearer mirror image of Yahushua. Because of the knowledge. Read it one more time in verse 10. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge. Okay? Which is this truth after the image of him that created him. So day by day, if we be risen with a Mashiach, then day by day, we seek the things above, and day by day, we become a little bit more like him. Shalom.